Hi Leo, welcome to my channel. So this is your monthly love reading. As you can see, I have a pile of mess in front of me. This is the third time I'm recording your reading. I literally just finished the last one. I literally finished it, and then I started like it was right at the end. I started choking and going crazy, and I was like, okay, I can't post that. I just got too excited because your cards are so good. So let me just give you my quick disclaimer. Leo, thank you so much for tuning in first. Thank you, of course, Spirit. Thank you so much, Spirit. But Leo, this is a reading for the collective, not a one-to-one. Please only take what resonates, leave the rest behind, and all tarot is guidance, of course. So please use all proper discernment. All right, I am so excited to show you your reading. This is crazy. Okay. I mean, I literally, I have to record it again because I choked up. I was so excited for you guys. So, okay. Let me just start with the Lenormand. So, Leo, look what you get. You got the mice. Card 23. Mice is all about theft, destruction, damage, anything like that. That is the energy of the past that you've been dealing with. Clouds, depression, darkness, sadness, anything like that. This is card 6. It's the 6th, by the way. Just kind of an interesting synchronicity right there. You get coffin. So this is all about a death, rebirth, transformation. I feel like this is you going through this huge transformation yourself. And then heart. So all these three negative energies is what's going to bring you to love, your true love, your soulmate, okay? And then you also had Clover at the bottom of the deck. So this is a lucky turn of events for you. This is also, you might even have like water in your chart, Pisces especially. So Clover is all about like a lucky turn of events. This is almost like the Wheel of Fortune card in the Lenormand. So, okay, now let's get in here with your reading. Oh, if I can keep it together this time. All right, so Leo, you have 5 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Now this is for this first row. So you've been left out in the cold. Maybe you're even used to feeling like abandoned, almost having to walk through the cold, through the snow, being left out in some way, being brokenhearted. And 7 of Pentacles, that is all about, you investing into things that never gave any fruit. It also is you are constantly the one that's giving. There's no reciprocity. I feel like this is what you're used to, the energy of the past. You're just used to you're used to being the one that does all the work, the one that does all the investing into a situation. And it's only brought you sadness and abandonment and rejection almost. So the card after that is the Page of Pentacles. So some sort of solid offer is coming in. Now this is just the beginnings of an offer. It's like maybe can I get your number? I don't know. Can I have your email? Let's go out for a coffee. Just a very I'm interested in you. Just a very initial stages of an offer. So however, that is followed by the 4 of Pentacles, which is, being very closed off, having your boundaries up, and the 9 of Wands, which is the wounded warrior energy. Again, having your boundaries up, feeling exhausted, weary from the past, not wanting to have anything like that happen again to you. So your walls are up. So Leo, guess who came out? The Emperor came out. So this is Aries, Scorpio. This is someone who is a real leader. This is all the kings embodied into one. This is someone who is extremely stable in their life. They could be an entrepreneur, a business owner. It's just someone who is really solid, very stable. It could even be someone that has children of their own. So they are offering you some sort of cup of love, some sort of love offer. Now, again, because this is the Page of Cups, it could just be the very initial stages. I can't even talk because I'm so excited. I'm like trying to talk faster than I can spit it out. So, the Page of Cups, it's just the very beginnings of an offer. I feel like they are the ones making it to you. Like, hey, I'm interested in you. and maybe you even notice that they're interested in you. Maybe you kind of catch them looking at you. Maybe you've even met them at work for some of you guys. But, you know, it's just a very initial stage. It's like you want to go for a coffee, you know, can I have your email? How can I contact you? Anything like that. So the very center energy here of this top row is the Hanged Man. So this is a Pisces energy. This is you evaluating the situation, you know, having your reservations, almost being extremely timid, taking that pause like, oh, well, you know, yes, I'd like to, but no, I don't. At the same time, I don't want to get hurt again. I don't want to become vulnerable again. I don't want the experiences of the past repeating. And this is you just taking a pause. Maybe it's even been a long time since you've dated someone. So again, just really evaluating the situation and taking a little bit of time for yourself. So the next two cards here you have is the Seven of Wands and the King of Swords. So again, the Seven of Wands, you know, your walls are up, your boundaries are up. You are just not letting anyone easily into your heart, Leo, because Leo, your heart is so big, so pure, so kind. It's almost like, you know, when someone has you, they have you, and you don't want to allow the wrong person back into that big, beautiful heart of yours. So, you know, your boundaries are up, your walls are up. This person's really going to have to earn their way in. They're slowly going to have to get to know you. They have to put in all the work. And King of Swords, I feel like you're embodying this energy. This is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Maybe you have that in your chart somewhere, or maybe your person does. But I feel like you have your sword up. You're willing to cut out any crap as soon as you smell it. You are not tolerating anything but truth, anything but honesty. That is very important to you, Leo. You know, integrity is very important to you. And again, you have your sword up. You're like, okay, fine. You know, I'll go on a date, whatever. We'll start maybe seeing each other, but you know, my defenses are up. I have my sword up. And as soon as, you know, if I see anything that reminds me of the past, that's it. I'm done. So I feel like this person is going to make their way into your heart. So, Leo, this next row, do you want to know what came out on top of the Emperor? It's the Empress. So this is a counterpart. These are divine counterparts. Emperor is a divine masculine. Empress is a divine feminine. These are divine counterparts. These are soulmates. This is destiny, okay? Leo, if you've met this person, or if you haven't, you're about to, this is a very, very special union that is coming in. Maybe even both of you have children and you will be joining families down the line, of course. But you may be having children together. Again, you guys are a perfect match here. Okay, so the next card is the Page of Swords. So again, I just feel like you're taking things extremely slowly. Maybe you've met each other online even, but I feel like this is just the very beginning stages. Like, let's just kind of get to know each other. Let's maybe text each other back and forth, really build a solid foundation, but, you know, start with the very beginning. Like start at, you know, I don't know, start at square zero, I don't know, whatever, but just start at the very beginning, like texting each other, emailing each other, messaging each other, anything like that. A lot of online communication, possibly more so of that than even physical encounters, initially at least. So here, the very center of the second row, you have the Eight of Swords. Now this Eight of Swords is sitting on top of the Hangman. So again, this is you feeling stuck. However, it's all in the mind, because as you can see, this figure here, she is not bound. She's not tied. She only appears that way in the mirror, in her reflection. Leo, you are not stuck. This is all like mental entrapment of some sort from the past. Maybe even you still have an ex that is lurking around. Maybe it's even this air sign. If you're not embodying that King of Swords energy, maybe they were the King of Swords from the past. Someone who is just maybe very cold, not emotionally available, doesn't say too many kind things. So I feel like you're stuck. You want to embrace the new, but you're just too afraid about what happened in the past, and your reservations are up. But you want to take this leap of faith. You do. You really feel a special bond with this person. And again, the fact that the Page of Swords came on top of the Page of Cups, it may have started out online for some of you guys. So, maybe if you've been thinking of doing some online dating, maybe this is like your cue to just, get your feet wet a little bit, maybe start a profile, I don't know, anything like that. But the fact that the Page of Swords is on top of the Page of Cups, it seems really like some sort of, possibly for some of you, initially an online connection. Okay, so the next two cards here is the Two of Swords, and guess what else? Guess what else? The Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is the last card. So you have a decision to make, Leo. You're at a crossroads. You're at a fork in the road. You can either go, what you've always been used to, the cold energy of the past, the cheating, the lying, all that, whatever it was, the unkind, unkind behavior, or you can accept this new. You can either, but you have to follow your intuition, and your intuition might really be going off as well. But this is your Ten of Cups. I mean, this is your happily ever after. This is complete emotional fulfillment. And for some of you, what I'm also getting is maybe like this person is such a catch. You almost somehow feel subconsciously that you aren't. I don't want to say that you might just have like some kind of subconscious block, like this person is just too good for me. And please, Leo, don't ever think that, because you are the Empress. You could be the Emperor too. This person could be the Empress, but you are just as much of a catch, okay? The Empress is a Taurus energy, a Libra energy. You might have that in your chart, but remember, you are a counterpart to this person. You are just as much of a catch as they are, okay? And you might just not be used to dating really high quality individuals. So get used to it, Leo. Okay, so the bottom of the deck for this second row here was the Three of Swords. Again, this is what you're used to. This is what got you in the stuck energy, was the heartbreak of the past. Okay, someone really did a number on you. I mean, we just see it with these Lenormand cards. You've had to go through a rebirth, a huge transformation, just because the past just shook you up so much, did such a number on you. So Three of Swords is followed by the Knight of Pentacles. So this is a solid offer coming in. Now, Leo, this may have seemed like it took forever to get here in your life. You may have been like, my God, where's my person? Well, here they are. They're finally here. They took their sweet time getting here, but they're here. You've had to go through a lot of heartbreak first, though, because that's really molded you into like that perfect counterpart for you guys to be together, is through the wisdom that both of you share, from past relationships as well. So you guys will be a very good fit with each other, because you have that wisdom. You have, there's no game playing. You're just two mature adults that are counterparts and will fall in love. And, this is like destiny and fate almost, it seems like to me. Of course, this is collective reading, guidance only, but, it's what the cards look like to me. All right, so I asked Spirit, how is Spirit helping you? Okay, and the cards that I pulled out, and I wish like you could have seen all this live, but I tried and I choked all over my words, so I have to do it this way. But how is Spirit helping you? It's the Wheel of Fortune. This is the same as that clover. It's the Wheel of Fortune. This is destiny. This is fate. This is the wheel finally turning in your favor, Leo. It's finally your turn, Leo, to get what you're due, to get what you deserve, that big, beautiful heart of yours. It's waited so long, but this is finally your happily ever after is here. You've had to put an end to a lot of toxic situations. This is also, this is the devil. This is the Capricorn energy. Could even be codependency that you've had to put an end to. You've learned the lessons the hard way. There's been endings, difficult, painful endings. But the wheel is finally turning and is bringing in the sun. This is you. So it's bringing you, your true self. And whoever you truly are deep down, Leo, this person loves absolutely every bit of it, okay? Because you are their divine counterpart. So the sun is finally coming out from behind the clouds, Leo. Now, okay, so I also pulled you a couple cards from the Lover's Oracle. And I wish you could have seen it, but whatever. You didn't. So we'll just have to make do. So guess what card came out? Well, that's the back. Sacred Union came out. And that is no surprise that there's a divine masculine, a divine feminine energy here. This is a sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. How amazing is that, Leo? Oh my goodness. And then the card I pulled from the bottom, transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. I feel like also, of course, we've been talking about this a lot. Leo, you've gone through a huge transformation. The fact that the coffin came out to you, that's all about a death and a rebirth and transformation on your part. And it happened after a lot of darkness, a lot of sad days is when your transformation came in. And this transformation is what is bringing in, this lucky turn of events and true love for you. And you've done the work, so you deserve it. You've literally transformed. You've done all the healing, all the shadow work. I mean, you really, really deserve this. So, and you've earned it. And now you guys are a true match. You've had to learn all those lessons. So, to really, truly, be that perfect fit and really honor each other. So, nothing was wasted. All right. So, I pulled a couple cards from the Spirit Animal Oracle. And this card came out. So this is the Squirrel Spirit, which is Believe in Yourself, card 57. And again, this is kind of going with that energy. You might feel like, sorry, I had to press something. You might feel like this person is such a catch. Oh my goodness. Believe in yourself, Leo. So are you. You are just as good of a catch as they are, okay? And you deserve it. You may have just had a lot of people that maybe made you feel otherwise, but those things weren't ever true to begin with. You also get the White Raven Spirit, Trust the Magic. Now this card I pulled from the bottom of the deck. This one came out, this came from the bottom of the deck. Trust in the Magic, White Raven Spirit. And this is card 66. Today is June 6th. So that's very interesting. This is no accident. That is quite a lot of synchronicities we have here. Okay, so of course I had to use the I always forget what it's called, the Romance Angels. I don't always use this deck, but I just really felt compelled to. So with the Romance Angels, True Love came out. This is the romance of a lifetime. Actually, it's the romance of several lifetimes, because past life relationship came out too. So isn't that interesting? You have known each other before. So maybe even you feel very familiar to each other in some way. That's funny. Romance of a lifetime. Yet you meet each other in multiple lifetimes. And you're finally finding each other again. That is so special. Now, you get card from Wisdom of the Oracle. The card that came out is the Fates. This is card 17. Again, fate, destiny. This is a destined event. And I actually want to see what is at the bottom of the deck. Let me just check. Blessed. Card 22. Blessed. And look at all these little stars. It's like your little wishes are coming true. Ah, so nice. Okay, let's read from the book. Card 17. Where is it? 17. Okay, the fates. So the essential meanings: fate, karma, acceptance that there are things you cannot change, and knowing what those things are. Okay, so your relationship message. Other people are who they are. You can't change them. The challenge is to accept them as they are and not to try to make them otherwise to suit you. This is a time to look at how you attempt to mold people to fit your view of how they should be so you can remain in the relationship and avoid discomfort. What if who they are and whatever is happening between you and them in the situation is perfect from the perspective of spirit? Now is the time to accept what you cannot change, even if that means that you honor yourself, spirit, and the other person by moving on. Love unconditionally, for each of us is on our own journey, and we cannot direct that of another. Be aware that this relationship is indeed fated, and you are meant to evolve into a better version of yourself as a result of it. So what I'm also getting is, this transformation. Even though, Leo, you've been doing a lot of, healing work on your own, a lot of transformation on your own, I feel like this person's only going to further transform you, because they will offer you that unconditional love, and to the point where you just really thrive and really kind of, come out of your shell and, I don't know, just embrace life with such boldness that maybe you never have before or haven't in a long time. I feel like this person is only going to transform you even more for the better, and you them as well. Okay. So let me also read you the Oracle's message. And also possibly even is talking a little bit about the past energy, especially if you're hung up on a past person. Because remember, on top of the Hanged Man was the Eight of Swords. You're feeling stuck. The fact that it's sitting on top of the Hanged Man, again, maybe you're hung up or hanged up on a past person. Like, here's this amazing person that has entered your world, but you were just kind of still stuck on someone from the past. Now remember, that relationship maybe has left for a reason, so that your real fate can come in. Okay. So the Oracle's message. The Serenity Prayer sums up the meaning of this card. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. There are things in life you will never have control over. The conditions brought on by this evolution of the collective, by nature, and by your past experiences may be fated, preordained by spirit for a greater purpose you cannot understand in this lifetime. It may not be in your cards to understand why certain events occurred, but you can accept the mystery and work with what those events and your current circumstances have to teach you. This is the wisdom contained in the Serenity Prayer. Wow. Well, Leo, I hope you enjoyed your messages. I know I did. So it's very exciting what's coming in for you. I mean, it is the Ten of Cups. This is complete emotional fulfillment. These are divine counterparts. And if you're hung up on the past person, the choice is always yours, but it's just, you have something so sweet coming in if it's not here already. Okay. So with that being said, Leo, thank you so much for, sticking to the end. I'm sure it was worth it with these amazing cards that came out. And thank you so much, Spirit, for all your messages, all your guidance. Thank you so much, Spirit. So Leo, I hope you have a wonderful June. I hope you have a wonderful July. Please stay safe, and also come back and show off your new person in the comment section. I'd really love to hear about it, and I know all, the collective would as well. So thank you, Leo. Take care.